Hi everyone, it's Kerchie. I'm slowly starting to come back with new videos, and I want to start my comeback by showing a toy that was one of my all-time favorites as a kid. That, of course, is Baby All Gone. I know you're immediately hit with nostalgia the moment you see this box. This one just arrived today, and whenever a new toy comes to my house, I always feel an urge to showcase it right away. I've been really busy the past couple months, but this one just reignited my passion for toy showcases. I mean, look at her cute little face. And yes, this is one of those magical toys where we didn't exactly know how it worked, but as we got older, we figured it out. Basically, she eats the little cherries and she drinks the milk. I was lucky enough to find her new in box. Everything is unopened. Naturally, I paid a hefty price for her, but it's so worth it because I love this toy. This is one of my favorites growing up. I actually played with a lot of dolls and pretended I was a mom when I was a kid. Even though now I don't want kids of my own, it's still really fun to pretend. So here is the very 90s packaging. For some reason, teal is just the color of the 90s. On the side here, we can see some of the functionality. You can give her fresh milk and it actually looks like she's drinking it. Look, she's made it all go. Her magic bottle stays empty, just like a real one. When she wants more, just refill her bottle. It's so easy. And now feed her again. Back here is our favorite part. Feed her sweet scented cherries with her magic spoon. So this is the part where the cherries seem to disappear inside her mouth, but now we know it's just a mechanism in the spoon which ruins the magic a little bit, but at least we know how it works. And these are the contents. They look so familiar to us. This is one of those toys where you forget all about it and it's kind of a fever dream. Did it really exist? Was I dreaming? And now that Gen Z is amazingly bringing back the 90s, we're seeing more of these types of toys pop up on TikTok. And here is the other side. You'll love feeding her fruity cherries. Look, she's made it all go. Use her magic spoon to get more cherries. They smell like real. They smell like real. Okay, now feed her again. Well, we're not going to be able to feed her if she's in the box, so let's take her out. According to the box, she is from 1995, which makes her almost 30 years old. Perfectly preserved. I did unbox her already just to make sure everything was intact, so I took off all the strings holding her down, and now we can remove her. She feels like a real baby because she's very soft. Here's our instructions, and in here are the goodies. Here is our milk formula, the one that's supposed to magically refill the bottle, and now we see that it's just a very plain cylinder. I also don't know if this is a language. I'm sorry if it is, but to me it kind of looks like placeholder text, like a pretend brand for this formula. I also love the very minimal vintage design. It looks like it's from the 60s or 50s. And here is the magical milk. Now, unfortunately, the milk has dried up a little bit. It actually looks pretty gross, like it's dirty and moldy, but it only has about a centimeter left of liquid, and it's definitely not white, so we now know that liquid cannot stand 30 years of time. And the nozzle here is what you press to refill the milk, but we're supposed to pretend it's coming from this. So we press it down like so, and nothing's really coming out because it is dried out. You can see it disappear though, but that's about it. And now our favorite, the cherries. This right here makes this toy really shoot up in price. This is the very classic, legendary cherry jar. And when we open it, we see the little cherries inside, and I know you're all asking the question, does it still smell like cherries? And the answer is yes. Absolutely, it smells like cherries. It's very strong too. In fact, when I opened the box, I could smell the cherries. I really wish you guys could smell it because it really does take me back. That smells so good. It doesn't smell disgusting or old or anything. It actually smells exactly like how it did in the 90s. And here is the magic spoon that goes right in the cherries. And there's the cherries, which we will feed our little doll. This is just so awesome. I love this so much. And here is our little baby all gone. She kind of looks like Polly, don't you think? Short, curly blonde hair, blue eyes. This is a very classic look for toys, I guess. So as you guys know, I was collecting dolls. I have recently stopped because it got a little out of hand. So I am taking it off my collection list, with the exception of dolls like this where they're super vintage from the 90s, from my childhood, and I only get them new in box because dolls get very dirty and unsanitary, and they're very hard to clean. I'm actually not a professional toy cleaner. I only use my own methods, but I don't know if I would say they're professional. So with her, she is indeed brand new. There's no scuff on her. Her hair is a bit of a mess just from being packaged, but that happens to any doll. And she is so cute. She looks like a real baby. She's got this whole cherry thing going on, very on brand. She doesn't smell like cherries though, but she smells like a very 90s baby doll. You know, that plasticky smell, but it's a cute smell, not a nauseating smell. I love how she feels, and because in the middle she's more of a plushie, she feels like a real baby, just very soft. I don't think they make dolls like this anymore. Usually in the middle, they're made of the same hard plastic, so she's kind of a mix between plastic and plushie. Look at her cute little chubby legs and her chubby arms, her little tiny feet, and she's got a onesie underneath. All pink, all very on brand. I love it. She looks and feels just like how I remember in the 90s. I also remember having a stroller for her. I was obsessed with being a pretend mom. It's so ironic because I don't want to have kids of my own. Everyone says I'm gonna change my mind, but I'm entering my mid-30s and I still haven't changed my mind. Plus, what business do I have being a mother when I play with toys? She can be my baby, I guess. I'm trying to think of a name for her so I don't just call her Baby. For now, I guess I'll just call her Cherry. Baby Cherry. I am dying to feed her so I can finally get all of that out of my system. First, we're gonna give her her bottle, even though it's empty for the most part. There you go, little Cherry. We can kind of see it disappear. I wonder if there's a way to fix that somehow. I'm really scared to open this bottle because what if this is actually toxic and it touches my skin? I'm feeding toxic liquid to my child. So cute. Every little girl who had this definitely felt like a real mom. And now it's time to feed her. Here you go. Here's the magical part. Where did it go? Little old me didn't know. I thought it was magic. But it's just a mechanism in the spoon. We know that now. Whoever thought of this is a genius. I also have to show you guys something. This is from the Shopkins Kindy Kids Snack Time Friends series, and it has the same exact functionality as the cherries. So we definitely know that they were inspired by this toy. In this case, this is cereal. We put the spoon in here. And there it is. This comes with little Donatina, but I don't want to take her down from the shelf right now. So I'm just going to feed it to Cherry. Eat it. There you go. I have to force feed her a little bit. She doesn't like cereal. She actually only eats cherries. So very similar. But with this one, you have to do it really fast. Otherwise, it deactivates on its own. And this one has a little bit more resistance. So this was very cool to see. I love toys that are inspired by one another, just like the many compact toys we see today that are inspired by Polly Pocket. So if you guys want to relive the Baby All Gone functionality, you can just buy the Kindy Kids Donatina Snack Time Friends doll, and it comes with this little cereal that has the same functionality as the cherries. Although it doesn't come with a drink. I do want to look at the instructions real quick though, simply because this is a vintage piece of instruction. I don't know what I'm saying. I just like anything from the past, I guess. Filling up the bottle. Filling up the spoon. I really wish the milk hadn't expired because I would really love to see it in its original condition. I also believe this toy originated in Germany, but I could be wrong. And now I have the urge to put one of her shoes on baby Cherry. I just have the urge to do this because I feel like it'll fit. This is one of my Kindy Kids dolls, and she is one of my favorites because she's pink. Her name is Pirouetta. Let's see if they fit your little feet. I'm gonna freak out if this fits. I'm actually gonna freak out. It almost fits. Her feet are just a little too long. How cute is this though? Oh my gosh, you can't even tell from the front. Now I have to try it on the other one. It fits! It actually fits! This is so adorable! Now she can fit all of my Kindy Kids shoes. Some of the Kindy Kids also come with these items that they can hold, and I want to see if baby Cherry can hold it because it just fits into their thumbs right here. I'm so sorry, Pirouetta, I am stripping you of your accessories. Let's see. It's a little loose, but this is good enough. This works for me. Oh my gosh, she is so cute with her new shoes and her wand. It actually fits better on this hand, even though it's supposed to be the other way. How adorable! Oh my goodness. I did not know this could even happen. I love little surprises like this. Also, I know that this is not a Kindy Kids showcase, but I don't know when I'm going to showcase Kindy Kids. So I do want to say that they are simply adorable. Look at her. Love the functionality. Love the eyes. Now back to baby Cherry with your new golden shoes. So gorgeous, so beautiful. I love that she is just preserved. She's older than most kids today. She's almost 30 years old. And that was Kenner's Baby All Gone from 1995. That was such a fun stroll down nostalgia lane. The cherries, of course, are our favorite part. I can't believe they still smell like cherries after all these years. It's too bad the milk did dry out in the bottle, but at least we can see a little bit of it, and that's enough for me to relive the nostalgia. Thank you for watching my toy collection showcase, and I'll see you on the next one.